Well, it is the big day at long last. 2 months of intense competition on an almost daily basis, and we at long last are here. It's finals day 2024. The two teams who last year finished 7th and 10th, respectively, in the table. 1 and 2 this year in the Kolkata Knight Riders and Sunrisers Hyderabad, and the two teams who started their IPL 2024 journey against each other. Lest we forget, also ending it against each other. And I, for one, as you can see, very excited. You guys know my allegiances by now. No real shock there. And gentlemen, I think it's going to be an absolute cracker.
We hope so, because see, if you look at finals, whenever you've looked at an IPL final, majority of them have underwhelmed. For example, 2008 was a thriller. 2009, kind of an artificial
low scoring thriller.
It was a thriller. It was a thriller. 2010, kind of intense. 11, one-sided.
11 was the first one-sided final you had.
Absolutely.
12, where it all began for the Kolkata Knight Riders.
Also very close.
Last ball thriller. 2013, not a thriller. 14 was a thriller.
Not a thriller.
15, not a thriller. 16, okayish.
Oh, that was definitely a thriller. I mean, I'm sorry. They were 114 before they lost their first wicket.
But then-
everyone thought RCB were winning it. And
But then when they needed 20 of the last over,
yeah, but still, that was a thrilling final. 16.
17, absolute thriller, one run. 18, not a thriller. 19 was a thriller. 20,
Not a thriller at all.
21, no.
21 was kind of a thriller again. CSK needed a good comeback to defeat KKR on the day because again
they got off to a good start.
93 for no
Venkatesh Iyer.
93 for no loss, chasing 193 in the first half. Game seemed in the bag.
22, not a thriller. 23, absolutely was a thriller.
So you've had more thrillers or close finals when you're talking about it than you've had one-sided finals. It's been very rare to get one-sided finals.
Because see, the even years have given you less thrillers if you look at it. 8, 14, okay.
Well, 14 was kind of. I mean, it went down to the last over.
That's what I'm saying. Even years have given you a bit of a thriller. 16. Otherwise, if you look at it, 17, 19, 23 have been thrillers.
But again, you 18 and 21 thrillers.
Yeah.
Neither was 22.
Neither was 22.
And KKR have been part of a 2 thrillers of their 3 finals till now.
3 actually.
Yes.
Even CSK, you lost
That
it, but it
wasn't
was a good
necessarily a
thriller.
thriller.
But they made it a
Yeah.
thriller.
Yeah. So see, it's...
But the best of them all came in an odd year, 2023.
Yeah. It was. Although I would say the 17 final tops me.
Oh man, yeah, 17.
Because you are defending 130 and Mitchell Johnson of all people bowling the final over. And yet wickets plenty, but you choked 1 run.
17 and for that matter even 19.
Oh, Shardul. With the low dipping full toss. The best ball Malinga bowled in the entire final.
Yeah.
Had to reserve it.
Rohit running in from the deep.
Yes, he became a 5-time champion. 4-time champion.
Tried to flick and he got.
He tried to whip it, but then got, and there was no DRS at that time also.
Although I don't think I think even with DRS he was a goner.
He was gone. So that's why they became a 4-time champion followed by a 5-time champion in 2020. But it's like a kind of full circle because Kolkata Knight Riders are coming back to the venue where it all began.
Under the leadership of someone under whom it all began.
Yes.
Back then Gautam Gambhir as a captain. This time Gautam Gambhir as a mentor. Very interesting.
2 things haven't changed for Kolkata Knight Riders in that 12-year period. One, Gambhir, whenever he has been with KKR, majority of the times he's proven to be magical. And second, Sunil Narayan, from 2012 onwards till now, continues to be the tower of strength for the Kolkata Knight Riders. Will Mitchell Starc join his Aussie compatriot and opposition captain Pat Cummins in completing cricket? Because 2014 Cummins was in the KKR side.
squad.
Correct.
Yes,
he has in fact won a title.
Yes, whereas Mitchell Starc hasn't. So will Starc do it against Cummins today?
I mean, see, if you'd be a foolish man to bet against Starc doing it. We've seen what the kind of impact he tends to have in big ICC finals. Just ask a New Zealand fan, our resident New Zealand fan right here, kind of impact he can have. 1 over, 2 wickets, match done.
15 final, Brendan McCullum knocked over.
How about that Auckland game, which New Zealand won just by 1 run, 2015
6
World
for 28.
Cup?
Ooh,
Yes.
Mitchell Starc.
I think he bowled 10 overs on the trot if I'm not wrong.
No. 5 overs he bowled towards the fag end.
Okay.
But bigger the game, bigger the Starc contribute. I mean, 2019
Absolutely.
final got 2023 first. So 2023 Shubman Gill, he was the first one who got that breakthrough. So that's why
And
It
then
is-
KL Rahul.
Yeah.
And then KL Rahul.
Eventually.
And with reverse swing that towards the end, KL Rahul and also Mohammad Shami. 3 wickets after the initial onslaught. So
And don't forget, he also got you 3 wickets against South Africa in the semi-finals.
Oh, yeah.
Definition of a
Absolutely.
clutch player if there ever was one. But
Yes.
the kind of pitch you're expecting, and again, the pitch reports are kind of confirming it. I think it's going to be spin to win tonight because again, let's quickly look at. We knew beforehand that we were getting a red soil pitch.
Yeah.
So that was well known. That's been confirmed. Red clay, you do tend to get bounce, but it can go either way. You can get turned, as we saw in the last game against Chennai, but you also sometimes tend to get pitches with good even bounce.
Yeah.
Which of it is it going to be? I think teams are going to be keeping a spin option handy just in case. With KKR, they've got a Suraj Sharma who they could call upon in the impact subs or start him or impact sub him out if need be. And what's even more interesting, the groundsmen have assured.
Yep.
Of course, Chakravarti Narayan are given. What's very interesting is that the groundsmen have assured the broadcasters that there's going to be no due tonight. That's very interesting. It means, I think, whoever wins the toss would most likely want to bat
first, yep. And let's look at what has happened. See, in the last 4 finals, if you look at it, 2020 team that chased won.
Yeah.
2021 was the only exception where the team that batted first won.
Correct.
22 they chased. 23 they chased. If you look at it, even in 2019, the team that defended won.
Yeah.
18 they chased. 17 defended. 16 defended. So last 8-9 finals, when you look at it,
It's very even, Steven.
Even.
It really depends on who steps up on the day. That's just the way it is. There's no obvious trend. And I know that generally speaking, in group stages, with the kind of pitches you tend to get, more teams prefer that, listen, we win the toss, you put the opposition in, you want to know how many runs you're getting. In finals, it's a more even keel. That's
See,
it.
anyway, there was not going to be due expected because of 2 reasons. One, there is Cyclone Remal in the Bay of Bengal. Now, Cyclone Remal's influence has been such that Kolkata has suspended flights for 21 hours now. Until Monday night, no flights. But the cloudy nature, you could see it was windy. That has ensured because Marina is just nearby.
Yes.
And because of that, the wind plus the existing cooler conditions in Chepauk have meant no dew. So there will be no dew at all tonight as well. How much ever the chemicals that they may want to spray across at the Chepauk, anyway, dew is not expected. So yeah, the team that bats first will have a big advantage.
So interestingly, dew was one of the things that was asked of the 2 captains on the eve of the final, and Pat Cummins was of the strong opinion that there was heaps of it.
I think he was just trying to play around. He said it with a smile. Oh, there was heaps of it. He was just trying to confuse Shreyas Iyer. Although we all know, if there was dew, the likes of Shahbaz and Abhishek would not have gotten the grip that they got at that. I mean, Ashwin was just getting beaten
All ends up.
totally. So that's why, at this point in time, when I have to look at it, oh, sorry.
No, that's not you.
And
That's a
there's
very
this-
errant mosquito.
There is this mosquito that's always causing trouble. So, 4 minutes to go and red soil. Look, in black soil wickets, we have seen that it does get better to bat on.
Yes.
But I think in the game at Chepauk in the qualifier too, I think it didn't get better to bat on.
No, it got much, much worse to bat on because we thought, okay,
Ball was gripping. You remember that time
Yeah.
that Hetmeyer had no clue. He started to miss that ball. From that over, in fact, the Aiden Markram over, I
Yes.
believe.
Yes.
When the ball spun a lot. And Abhishek Sharma, by the way, who's only bowled, I think 7 overs in the
Prior to
entire
that
tournament.
game.
No, in the entire tournament now
Yeah.
he's bowled 7. I think this is after the 3 overs that he bowled the other day, or did he bowl?
He
the
go- he
entire-
bowled all
he bowled
four.
out.
So, exactly. So prior to that, that just tells you he bowled 3 overs.
Yeah.
So that was the kind of role that the black soil played, the dew, which was negligible, because otherwise there was no way that both of the spinners would have gotten the turn. And Shahbaz, he was the main man on the night.
Yep. So today, Kolkata Knight Riders, I mean, let's look at both teams. Both Kolkata and Sunrisers have got some history in the making. Kolkata, if they win, they'll end a 10-year jinx. And also, they will ensure that it's a 3rd IPL title.
Yes.
And 2nd in Chepauk. Only Mumbai Indians have done that in the past. I mean,
Right.
they won 2 of their titles, 13 and 15 at Eden Gardens.
Yes.
Now, Sunrisers, can they win for the 2nd time? Technically 3rd. Deccan, they had won 1. SRH.
but
is a
technically
different
second
entity.
because it's
Yeah.
a different entity.
Different entity altogether. So, after 8 years. One is staring at a 10-year wait, the other is staring at an 8-year wait. Chepauk, KKR have a better record than Sunrisers Hyderabad, considering that KKR have done well here in the past. SRH, not so much, so it's going to be very, very
KKR
interesting.
won their maiden title here only.
Yeah, 2012.
Where it all began in 2012. So,
But then once again, I think coming back to the part where the pitch might turn, would SRH be tempted to play an extra spinner?
okay, you would want a Markande or a Vijaykant Vyaskanth in.
Possible.
Maybe, but I don't know how it is going to happen, because who will they drop?
Then
Markham?
they might have to drop another pace bowler, but that's not going to happen because all three of them are in good form, including the captain.
I think then Markham will have to go.
Yeah, Markram will then be the odd man out if they want to bring in a Vyaskanth.
And it is a possibility.
Yeah, Vijaykant Vyaskanth
Yes.
could get a game, but yeah,
What they've done in the past is either Vyaskanth or Marco Jansen, those couple of games that they tried.
Jansen's not going to play
Yeah,
on this.
those are the only two options if you're looking at taking Aiden Markram out, because the low string of runs is continuing.
Exactly. So,
I want to know, have you shown our viewers something from Chennai, or
well, not yet. We are.
you have to take them there? I mean, when are you going to take them, Shivam? We want to take them to Chennai, to Kolkata, to the. I got a call from the reporter. He's been waiting for 20 minutes, saying that I've got so many fans. So we need to take our viewers to Chennai. I want to see what the atmosphere is in Chennai. What is it like in Kolkata? What is it like in Hyderabad? And I believe
Chennai, I believe you already have an insight what to expect.
no, I don't know, but I just spoke to the reporter on the phone.
Huh?
Good visuals, good
yeah.
good people, excited fans.
How do I know the good visuals? I don't know.
Ju-
I spoke to her, so she didn't show me any visuals.
Oh, I was there.
she
It,
just said-
it was on air, and there were nice visuals. There were nice people around, nice fans and everything.
Oh, maybe
So
he was there. I never had the opportunity to.
I've been talking. Yeah, I've been talking to all of them.
Achha.
Asking how's the mood in 3 of the cities. One in Chennai, the final is taking place, and that's going
So
Kolkata.
you're talking now, then how will you see how it
No,
is?
I was on a video call with Anirban. I was seeing. Yeah, I was on a video call. I was seeing the fans and everything. So
Oh, lovely.
just wanted to
Achha,
know
we,
how the city of joy is. Getting up for the encounter.
Achha, I want to see all three cities from different parts. Also, I want to know what are the two KKR fans going to do if KKR were to win today. I want all the Sports Today viewers to know that they need to come at the end of the game. If KKR wins, what are the two KKR fans going to do today?
Same stance.
Not, I want to know what they're going to do.
We haven't thought about it.
I know what to ask
Final
for.
you reached 4 days ago, you didn't plan. You should have planned something today. What?
It has to be impromptu. Once the result is done, I'm not planning
How do they know
anything.
what you're going to do?
Say, I know one thing. I'm going to ask for rasagullas from one and biryani from the other.
What are they, how they're going to enjoy that rasgulla? I'm asking for our viewers.
For a family
You
member,
will eat the rasgulla,
extended.
you will eat the
Jume
biryani.
jo
I know what to
Part
ask for.
Jume Jo Patan Part 2.
No. I think we'll both do the in tandem.
If our case goes with a bit of dance, we'll do a dance first
What is
on
it?
our team's theme song, and then we'll end up
Corporate album.
Yes.
and with a surprise bit there.
Oh, what was
And
that one
And with a
Bangladeshi song
surprise
that's going
bit.
viral?
I will not reveal
I
that
haven't
surprise
seen
thing
this one.
No,
right
why
now.
should they be doing a Bangladesh thing? KKR are winning. What is the connection?
Exactly. Bengal and Bangladesh are two separate
There is a
entities.
song
Is such a
There is a Bengali song that's going viral.
On our
doesn't matter.
theme song, and then to end.
You are putting them in boxes. Huh?
No, he keeps saying that KKR only had one Bengali player for years and Shakib. He's taken that to the next level now.
Exactly.
And
Sorry, what?
so we'll be doing a dance on our theme song. That's I'm revealing right now. But for the end bit, I'll keep it a secret.
Okay, there's
It's
something
a,
more.
It's a surprise.
Good, so that's a good
to finish
taste.
it off.
That's a good hook.
Yeah.
Yeah. So not only will they do a dance on KKR, they have something special even after that.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And
That's
we have
what I
some
wanted to
good
hear.
news.
Yeah, I mean, depends on how you're perceiving it. Sunrisers Hyderabad have won the toss and, no surprise really, chosen to bat first. They've chosen to bat first, which I think is a good decision for two reasons. One, if you go by what happened in the last game. Second, this pitch, there's been one pitch played, or one game played on this pitch this year, was CSK PBKS, a game that CSK lost because they got choked by PBKS spinners.
Rahul Chahar bowling the 19th over to Dhoni.
Ah.
Okay, we will go and discuss the teams and what does this toss mean. But before that, who do we have from Chennai?
We have Shilpa Nair from Chennai.
Shilpa, correct. So Shilpa is there from Chennai. Shivam, our producer, is telling us she's ready with a bunch of fans. So Shilpa, can you just show things around? Saransh has already seen on the video call. We are not that privileged enough. Let us know, is it more KKR, more SRH there? Please, Shilpa.
The day, of course, has come, and in just a short while from now, that big clash, the clash of the Titans, SRH versus KKR match, will start in a short while from now. And these are
same man.
fans of the SRH.
Yeah. Same man who
come
gave
all
that
the way from Hyderabad. How excited are you about the finals?
Well, we are pretty excited. Tamil Nadu is our sister state, so we expect our sister to give us the biggest present after 8 years.
What about you? What are your expectations today?
Well, I think it's going to be a nail-biter finish tonight. I think it's going to be a best contest, even contest between bat and ball. Both the sides are pretty good. Of course, best sides, that's why they made it to the final. I think I'm expecting Travis Head to give a match-winning knock for us tonight, and Bhuvi with the ball will be the game changer for us.
Travis Head and Abhishek, what do you think will be their opening partnership? We've seen some brilliant performances by both of them over the tournament. What do you think will be their performance tonight?
I think it's going to be amazing because this is finals and even they are prepped very nice. So I think this is going to score above 100, I guess.
And we're seeing a lot of fan following for Pat Cummins. What do you think will be his role? He's, the way he's captained the team this time around. What do you think?
I think, see, you spoke about Abhishek Sharma and Travis Head. For them to play such freely, it has to be the leadership. I think Cummins took away that fear of failure from both these people's head, and that's why, they were playing pretty freely. In fact, I was talking to someone else before. If there is something that we can equate this with, was the Sri Lankan team that won the World Cup. Kalvitarna and Jayasuriya, played without any fear of failure. And I think that's what is happening here, and it's purely because of Cummins' leadership. And it's unfortunate, 6 months back, we were cursing Cummins because, Australia won against India. But today,
everyone's
it's sport. There's nothing.
Beauty of cricket.
It's sport. Today we are supporting SRH, and he's our leader, and we will support him.
But KKR is also a very strong team. So what gives you so much confidence that it is going to be SRH?
I think Cummins knows how to silence the opposition crowd, right? Today he doesn't even have to silence the crowd.
It's an orange crowd.
It's going to be an orange crowd. So it's Cummins plus the crowd. It has been Cummins alone who has been winning, right? So this is extra advantage for Cummins.
Really, SRH fans are very, very confident. Lot of faith in Cummins. We've seen the manner in which he's captained the team, taking some really good decisions on the field in some tough situations. So all of that gives them the confidence that this time around the trophy is coming back to SRH.
Okay.
The day, of course, has come, and in just a short while from
interaction there in Chennai that Shilpa had done. Firstly, amazing, knowledgeable fans. And the viral uncle is also there.
Yeah.
Who was there, who has said a few things about MSD that have gone viral. But here also, what a analogy he gave about the Sri Lankan team. He's compared it to Kalu and Jayasuriya. The only thing that I'm worried about for the two KKR fans here, as they were mentioning, it doesn't seem like it's Chennai. It seems like it's Hyderabad. So he doesn't even have to silence the crowd today. But you guys, you need to have some fans.
No problem. Gautam Gambhir will silence the crowd then. He's a master of it.
In Chepok, Gambhir, he lifted the first
That's okay. Our first title came in a Chennai ground against a Chennai team. So that was silencing a crowd. That's alright, we can do it again. That doesn't really bother me.
Why did you send some of the KKR fans to Hyderabad also?
They are there, I think.
To Chennai.
They are there.
They said there are nobody there.
We haven't seen the live visuals from the ground and everything.
There are more KKR fans in our studio than they may be.
No, KKR fans are inside the ground. They are standing outside. These Hyderabad.
Can we go to Kolkata?
Kolkata, do we have a live link with Kolkata? Oh, lovely. Anirban must be there, our correspondent.
Cyclone.
Okay, just to balance things out, you did not see any KKR fans in Chennai, but you have KKR fans in Kolkata, and also Kolkata, there's going to be a cyclone that's going to be hitting the city. Yeah. But I think today they will be hoping for a storm in Chennai that will blow SRH away, a KKR storm. Will that happen or not? Anirban, what have you got for us from Kolkata? Just let's see some Kolkata fans. Saw too many of them in Chennai when it comes to SRH.
All of them are cheering for Kolkata Knight Riders, and this storm will hit to the Chipong Stadium in Chennai. And after that, hopefully, this is the Park Street area. And after that, hopefully, Kolkata Knight Riders with the trophy will come here and will go through this road with a victory lap. Right now, I am joined by the bunch of fans here, those who are young enthusiasts, and all are cheering for the Shah Rukh Khan team, Kolkata Knight Riders. So, what do you think that today there is a big match so far? This is a smooth journey for KKR.
Obviously, and I want to cheer up my team with a song I have written just right now. आज के शाम केकेआर के नाम जिसको भी बुला लो जीजी हंसकाम आज के शाम केकेआर के नाम जिसको भी बुला लो जीजी हंसकाम 12 और 14 के 10 साल बाद 12 और 14 के 10 साल बाद कब होगा हमारा बाकी बर्बाद 12 और 14 के 10 साल बाद कब होगा हमारा बाकी बर्बाद जैसे बहुत आए गए जैसे बहुत आए गए 2 दिन का स्टार जैसे बहुत आए गए 2 दिन का स्टार इस सर के आता है तो बाकी अंधार.
Well, so which player do you think that today will be the star player in the mega final?
Today, I think Sunil Narayan is his birthday. Happy birthday, Sunil Narayan. I really want that he performs very nicely today and we get the cup back home.
Russell also, they will be the good player of the match and they will be best in the performance on the final to the KKR win the match of the 2024 on the third time of IPL match in the final.
Also, what we think is that if KKR plays very strategically against Hyderabad, it's going to be a tough final. Yes, we agree to that. But we have an edge because we have both 2 Ranas playing with us, 2 Ayers playing alongside. So we are going to win it.
Could have gone on for much longer. Also want to go to Hyderabad a little later because we may be running out of time. We also want to discuss the teams. But Shivam is saying that even SRH fans want to come on Sports Today. They want to tell us that it's not just all one-sided. It's not all KKR. So we'll have to go to that. Meanwhile, yeah, KKR fans happy. What a song, lyricist you've got there.
12 और 14 के 10 साल बाद then GG star. So I think Guru Gambhir is back. Guru Gambhir is back.
I like 2 Ranas, 2
Ayers.
2 fans.
2 fans. And we have two crowds to silence today. One in Chennai and one in Hyderabad. You're saying the no KKR fan. So it would be nice to...
2 cups?
KKR won 2 cups.
2 cups.
Could be the second one for the other team.
No, the other team also technically has
The
2.
city is one too.
City is one, yeah.
The franchise.
No, that got re-christianed.
Yeah. Rechristened.
But it counts as SRH 2016 was the first.
Obviously.
No, from print
Different
to TV. That was a transition. Deccan Chronicle, na? Deccan Chronicle held the holdings of the Deccan Charge team. Gayatri Reddy. From Gayatri Reddy went to Kavya Maran for Sun.
Yeah. There it is. And also sending birthday wishes to the man in form, Sunil Narayan.
Also to Nitish Kumar Reddy, same day. They're both.
Nitish Reddy. 22, I think, today.
Yeah.
He was 21. He has done 22.
Yep.
Yeah,
so both share their birthdays. One of them is definitely having a happy birthday.
A good birthday party.
Okay, Shivam tells us we have to do the trilogy. We have done the venue, which is Chennai. We've taken you live there. We have done one team, the home city, Kolkata. Now the other one in Hyderabad.
Yes. Let's complete the Coromandel course now.
Apurva is there. Okay, Apurva is there from Hyderabad. I believe. Okay, let's go to. It's going to be windy in Hyderabad also because the cyclone's hitting that side.
So the Coromandel course. Let's complete that.
Okay, Apurva, over to you. Tell us.
I'll just go ahead to a couple of them. Sir, who do you think is going to win?
SRH only. 100%. 300. Only 300.
Travis said, bad comments, Abhishek Sharma.
A lot of excited fans out here who have gathered around. All of them who are quite enthusiastic, wearing their t-shirts and just wanting to catch a glimpse of these matches as well. So it's going to be quite exciting to see. Remember, Sunrisers Hyderabad, like you rightly mentioned, has come quite a long while in this journey, in this IPL season, and now we're all excited to see who is going to win. Sir, आपको क्या लगता है कौन जीतने वाला है?
SRH of course.
SRH, no doubt.
No doubt.
No doubt.
इसलिए तो ये पे ना.
अच्छा, ठीक है. And how well do you think the team is going to perform this time?
Yeah, they are going to perform well. I hope so because of the last match they played with KKR. So there is a comeback waiting.
Just go ahead.
Okay, so they've got a massive screening there, huh?
Yeah.
Plenty of fans. Unfortunately, not great light there. It's already quite dark. The cyclone's going to be hitting the.
They're inside the DLF mall. They're inside the mall. The mall screens inside the mall.
No,
That's
but
why it was dark.
It may be inside the mall, but it's outdoor.
Yeah,
that's
but
why it's windy.
is that
not
because of
indoors.
that?
Must be in that porch area, wherever.
Might be.
But still outdoors.
Yeah, but Hyderabad might be spared the worst of the cyclone because if you
in-house weatherman.
Yeah, I mean, we did the Coromandel coast totally from Kolkata to Chennai to Hyderabad. No, but Hyderabad's slightly interior. North Odisha, that's going to be hit the most along with.
He's an all-rounder actually.
With Bengal, the northeast also orange alert issued in Meghalaya. So I think the fans will have uninterrupted joy at that point.
There were chances to begin with, but I think that's drastically come down. There was a chance of rain in Chennai, I believe.
Yesterday, Kolkata Knight Riders practice session was washed out because from they wanted to practice from 5:30 onwards, but started to rain.
Oh, that means Gigi would have watched the FA Cup final then.
That I don't know.
He's a United fan.
He is a United fan. So in an interview, he said that he looks forward to watching the match. The only thing was that it clashed with the time of the KKR practice session. So he said, but I hope, because in the midst of the practice session, I won't be able to watch the match. But he'll be a happy
Well
child.
done to Harshit, by the way.
Yes.
We troll him a lot.
Yes.
Choices of team.
Yes.
But United 2-1.
Then they won.
What a game that was! What a game!
No wonder he took an off day. He said, if I'll come to office,
They'll troll me again.
I'll get trolled. Little did he know his team might just win. Took him by surprise.
He needed the off for one simple reason because on one day, Delhi and Manchester United lost very badly. You remember? On one day, Chelsea and
KKR won.
And
Too much for a sports fan to take.
Okay, let's listen to the two fans. What do you make of the toss? Then you've lost the toss, but happy, sad about
I'm okay with it. Genuinely, I prefer always, I don't know, I think maybe it's just the modern T20 white ball fan in me that I prefer chasing. So I'm really okay chasing. In fact, KKR incidentally in all three finals they played have chased.
Yeah.
1-2, lost one. But I'm okay chasing because I do think, again, if it is in fact going to be a turning wicket, who better than Sunil Narayan and Varun Chakravarti to exploit it up front, maybe get some early inroads, get a lowish total, and then you have control.
Though what I've heard is that it's not going to be as spin friendly a pitch like last time around, which was a black soil pitch. This is a red soil pitch, which will be slightly better for batting. And I think a final deserves that. So give a good pitch, and I don't think both teams would mind that. Yes.
Even, Shreyas Iyer said on the toss that we would have bowled first, so they've planned, they want to know the wicket first. We won the first match against Sunrisers, we defended. Harshit Ran defended 11 of the final over. Last game, we won convincingly.
By chasing.
We chased in 13.4 overs. So that way we are even Stevens, and I think, chasing is always good when, in a game like final, you get a fair idea of what's the total, what's the score, and then you can plan your chase accordingly. You don't have any problems with chasing. You have the Ayers, you have a good opening pair. So I think I'm fine with it. Chasing in the
not really bothered.
Siddharth wanted to say something.
yeah, I mean, imagine if you win your third title, all three have come while chasing. If you look at it, so 12 you chase down in the final over, 14 you chase down in the final over.
There's just a difference of balls.
Balls, yeah. And maybe a left-hander once again does it for you. Or Piyush Chawla scored the winning run.
But in 2012 it was
Bisla.
No, not Bisla. The winning runs were scored by Manoj Tiwari, who's a right-hander.
21 you could have won, but that injury happened at the last.
Tripathi for Sunrisers today. Was not able to bat high up the order for us in 2021. So Pat Cummins played in 2021 for us. Now he's the captain of opposition.
Is there any
Plus he's a
300
14
talk
winner.
happening? Because in the first qualifier, there was speculation. Two teams batting heavy, 300. That's the one mark both teams came close to. high-profile match. Is that even a conversation?
They've cancelled out their effects from, they've cancelled out effect. Because, 300 could be in a league game, sounds okay, 277, 287 they've scored. But as you have seen the last game, or even the first game that they've played, the season opener KKR played against, it was around 200. And last game it was 260, 170 odd runs. So I don't think that there is an additional pressure of the final.
Yeah, I don't think you're getting a 300 game. The chance for a 300 game went in the group stages, because that's where you really can go for it. That being said, I'm not saying never say never again. Sport is a beautiful thing. But if I have to place odds on, most likely not happening.
After all, you see, there's everything in the making that you need for a high scoring match. One thing you know is that it's a red soil which can be belters also at times, and Chennai has given those belters at the start of the season. Let's not forget the first two matches. Today, SRH win the toss. Bat first, something that they've liked doing. Also remember the two teams in the run-up to that first qualifier had both scored 200 runs or in excess 6 times each.
Although look at the highest final when it has ever happened. It was 2016. 209 and 202. Okay. If you look at all the others, 200 was scored in 2015. Okay.
2014 as well, which KKR chased 199. So yeah.
Okay, now in 2021 it was 190. 2022 was low scoring. 2023 was 171 and 15. That was a truncated match. So if you cross 200, I think that is equivalent to a 300 score because of the pressure that a final can bring in for you. Because you not chase 200 plus to win. 200. I'm not saying I'm counting on 2014 because that was 199, 200. But 200 plus in excess of that first innings, it's not happened that much. So
you've only had one final where in excess of 200 was scored, right? 16.
Both, but imagine.
But RCB lost that.
Yeah, they lost by just 8 runs. So
I mean,
but then
Siddharth.
Yeah.
But then I'm trying to say.
No, that's okay. It's I think they both are hardcore KKR fans, so that's okay. These things can happen, and I'll also get accustomed to the conditions here.
You're a Chennai fan, huh?
Yeah, I'm
so
a Chennai
claim
fan.
It's in Chennai. My right to speak.
No, I think once again we'll be.
He's a bystander. Just like Chennai.
No,
I am a fan of the CSK template. Yeah.
The venue is his venue.
Yeah. So I think once again we'll begin with the battle of Travis Head versus Mitchell Starc. We all know what happened in qualifier 1.
3 golden ducks.
The pace bowler got the better of the SRH opener. What do you think about it?
I mean, I think that's a matchup that KKR would hope goes their way again, because you're talking 3 golden ducks in 5 innings. 5 innings that Starc has bowled against Head. He's gotten one for a duck 4 times and he's only gotten 1 run scored against him. That's as unfavorable as matchups get, and this, by the way, is across formats. We're talking T20, we're talking List A, and we're talking first class. Everything.
And you've heard Pat Cummins talking about super aggressive approach. We have, we cannot win all the games, but we'll continue doing so. And I think today they cannot afford to go super aggressive, go all out because of that, pressure of the final. If they lost a couple of wickets,
I think they'll go that way.
I don't think they'll.
They did it last game also. They did the game before that also.
But today, in a final.
No, same for them. The last game was also kind of.
What if they
the game
again
before that
lose a couple of wickets early on the top and they were able to?
See, why would you want to change your approach just because it's a final? The way you have played, throughout the tournament, you would want to go that way.
No, sir. They have a Australian opener. They have an Australian captain.
They're not playing sensibly.
They ain't changing that.
Absolutely.
This is your Indian team which should have done it.
But it might prove them costly today because it's a final.
If that is the approach that's taken them to the final, this is what the Indian team does. It's one approach that takes them. Then you completely change that. They will not do. You see, last match they had lost. One opener had gone and Head wasn't doing anything. But Rahul Tripathi did not stop.
Even the match,
even qualifier 1,
Travis Head dug, but 27 balls, you saw 60 odd runs from Abhishek Sharma.
But I
didn't stop him.
I still think, saying is one thing and doing
may
is
backfire.
other.
That may backfire, but that's the risk they're ready to take. They want to win they don't want to have a regret that we didn't give our template on the day. That template can win them the trophy, that template can lose them the trophy.
So
but
they'll go down fighting.
Because you will change your approach and lose, then you will always have the regret that we played one way, we reached the final and on the final we changed it. No, they won't do it.
What about the pressure that final comes with?
Pressure will be that the pressure is shown on them, that's why they lost so many wickets. That's why the openers haven't gone through. The pressure was there in previous game, yet they didn't change the approach. I'm saying pressure will be there. Pressure may result in them being 120 for 6 like they were last time. But they're not going to change the approach, is what I'm saying.
And changing it makes zero sense.
Yeah.
Why would you go for it at this point? Especially also remember the circumstances of the match. They're batting first. They don't have the let's say luxury of being able to control their template. No, you need to get as many runs as possible because then it's down to your bowlers to defend. Now, if KKR can get them out for say 160, 170, then they have that luxury. Say, okay, let the openers get off to a flyer. After that, you can take things control. Or if you lose your openers early, you can recalibrate. The team batting first does not have that luxury. So if they change that approach, you may as well send that trophy to Kolkata right now. You have to be going with the same approach. Same approach.
No, I agree. See, winning or losing is another thing. You can't change your approach. And I don't think a team under Pat Cummins is going to change it. Nope. That I'm convinced about.
So, if you look at this final, two things. Can Mitchell Starc join Pat Cummins in completing total cricket? Because Cummins is a IPL winner with KKR though in 2014.
Yes.
And Mitchell Starc for 24.75 crores, the most expensive winner if you look at it.
And by the way, 2012 also when KKR won their first title in Chennai. That year also we had bought the most expensive buy in the auction.
Gautam Gambhir.
No, Sunil Narayan, 2012.
2012.
In 2011 it was
something goes. How much was it?
600. I don't remember. It was 600,000
USD
USD. It was the USD era. Yeah, it was very weird.
It changed from 2013.
Yeah.
To rupees. So that's why. Yeah, and 14 also one of the buys, expensive buys was from KKR, right? 14.
I don't recall about 14. I remember.
14, I think it was Yuvraj Singh, no?
Yeah, 14.
14 is Yuvraj Singh, RCB.
RCB. Yes.
So no, your most expensive buy came in 11 in Gambhir, 2.4 million USD, and Yusuf Pathan 2.1. So you went big for those guys. 2012 it was Narayan. Most expensive overseas buys at that point in time with Mitchell Starc. Lots of parallels, and there's parallels for that matter even for SRH if you're looking at them.
Okay, I want to take a lot of comments because I'm sure we would have had one for today. But before that, I want everyone to pick the winner for today, not the score, winner for today. And even though I don't need to ask the two gentlemen wearing the KKR, but I would love to know from them the reasons, because now you know the teams are out, now you know the toss result. Basis your cricketing decision, who are you going for? Let's start from left to right. Okay, Mr. Saranj. KKR for
I'm going for Kolkata. First, as Shreyas said, they wanted to bowl first. They lost the toss, but still they are bowling first. So I think when they'll get an idea what to chase, they can plan their chase accordingly. Also, touchwood, the bowlers are in form, so they might be able to restrict them early and wrap them early and chase it down easily. So I think it's good.
I'll back Saransh in this. It's KKR for me because they have the advantage over SRH. 2 matches that they won, both in defending and chasing also. They have the psychological edge, and they have a very good record in Chepauk. So that's why it's third title for Kolkata Knight Riders.
Also going, I don't need the mic, also going KKR, and I think the reason is same. One, I really enjoy this team being able to restrict, because that's just the best way to go about things in a final. Restrict. The bowling is good. This is a wicket-taking bowling lineup. I think the only bowling lineup this season that has 5 bowlers who've taken at least 15 wickets. There's wickets here. I have full faith that they can actually get SRH, if not all out, then get them to 6-7 wickets and get rid of most of the top guys. After that, the batting that you've got, very, very good because it's mix. You've got guys who can be aggressive. You've got guys who can, if the situation calls for, be conservative. Also, you've got one big match player, and this is just a gut feeling. There's no sporting logic to it. Andre Russell is playing his first ever IPL final.
Yes.
In the twilight of his career, has said in the past that I owe Kolkata so much. One time to deliver would be today, and I have a sneaking suspicion he'll do something special, whether with the bat or ball.
We heard from the Kolkata fan. Remember at Park Street, we took you guys live to hear from the Kolkata fans. He also picked up Andre. Remember one of the fans?
He's never played a final. It's amazing. Never. It's the first time. 36 years old.
Okay, Mr. Sigji.
Okay, so my take is Sunrisers Hyderabad. And see, first of all, Siddharth mentioned the point of KKR having psychological edge with the 2-0 lead that they have. It's not going to matter in a final. It's a fresh day. It's a different game. And I think just to maybe, making a bold statement, SRH's best chance of winning the IPL final was obviously batting first. And I think they have got it. Because that's where they have excelled throughout the tournament. They have been very good in defending scores rather than, chasing them. So I'll back SRH to seal the deal here.
Interesting. Things
Saranj wanted to come in.
No,
I
no,
was
no.
just saying they've
That's his
defended,
opinion.
but they've defended as well. You know, in last couple of games they've defended. They're batting first.
But they have been more comfortable in setting the target.
Oh yeah, SRH 100%.
Yeah, true.
That's why
Throughout the
I
season we have seen,
chance
you
to
know,
win,
in 6 innings they've crossed 200 red marks this season. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I am going to make it 4-1.
Oh.
So Kolkata for me, simple answer, well-rounded team, the better team throughout the last 2 months of cricket that we've seen in the Indian Premier League. Little bases to cover, very little loopholes. SRH, you do see some glaring problems at times. So KKR, because they tick most boxes and are the team with a lot of confidence right now.
For me, it's very tough to pick. It's a 50-50 game. See, on various counts. One, the performance this season, KKR have been the better of the two. But I think the other thing that goes in SRH's favor, no Phil Salt, and I think that's important. Did they play the last game also without Phil Salt?
Gurbaz opened.
So I know that they did. Gurbaz opened, correct. Yeah. I know that did, but again, final game. Then overall, if I'm looking at both teams, I think KKR is better. But then I'm looking at Pat Cummins as captain, and I've been on the receiving end as an Indian fan. I think that somewhere on the big day, Pat Cummins, the captain, brings that mentality. So again, it's even. Then I thought I'll look at the exuberance of the fans. Then we went to Kolkata and we went to Chennai, and I heard from SRH fans in Kolkata, even that's a dead heat. Absolutely same kind of, retorts and examples and cricket, logic being given by both sets of fans. Nothing much to choose from there as well.
Pick one.
Pick one.
Come on, man.
So honestly saying, before today, I was going with KKR because I think KKR was better team. And I think KKR have reached this far without an Andre Russell or a Rinku Singh being on top of their game. So they have that in their advantage. Whereas with SRH, their batting has kind of struggled. But again, then I'm looking at law of averages. They failed twice the openers. I don't think it's going to happen for the third time. So they don't need the rest of the batting if the openers give them the start. So too many things. I don't know which way to go. And okay, so my cricketing logic is telling me to go towards KKR. But I also want to even out things here where, it's so overwhelmingly in favor of KKR. Only poor Sikh G is
I am happy to stand alone, seriously.
I was going to give him company. But since he says he's happy to KKR. He made it easy. He made it easy. I'll go KKR.
Good one, Sid. You're learning. Well done.
Okay, let's take a few quick comments. Shivam, can we do it before the first ball is bowled?
Yeah. It'll be fun at night.
Okay, Dhanush.
Shreyas Iyer 117, 82 and 95 in 3 Ranji Trophy finals, 71 in a Duleep Trophy final, 105 in a World Cup semi-final and 65 in an IPL final in 2020. Underrated clutch player. I mean, fair point. He's marked out some very good numbers,
But 4 in the final.
That final was a collective failure.
Okay, will always come but although see, even in that 65, Delhi couldn't win. That's the problem. So perfect, Mayank Madan saying, perfect blend of left hand, right hand batters, spinners, fast bowlers. Supporting my man Shane tonight, Army, KKR. Congrats Harshit for winning FA Cup. Well deserved. Sarat Chandra, that viral uncle is Arjuna of SRH after his interview. Of course, Army KKR today don't want Cummins to win a title even though I am from Hyderabad. I need dance from Harshit sir after
FA Cup
win. Did you expect that?
He does. Yesterday he does.
Yep.
So Priyanshu is saying I want KKR to win, but Cummins and head in a final is always dangerous. Who better than Indian cricket team fans to know? Cummins will read the pitch better.
Ooh.
Good swing, away swing.
He's getting a bit of movement.
The game has started. I think
5-1.
5-1 in our studio. But actually, it's very even. Stevens and truth be told, given these are the top 2 teams who've qualified this year, I think it will be split down the middle.
6-1.
6-1. Now Shivan's also saying.
First set is gone.
KKR.
First set is gone. 6-1.
6-1.
First 6-1.
Doesn't sound good to me at all.
Do you want to change?
No.
I'm very
happy to stand alone, I think.
I was going to go with SRH. He helped me.
See, you can get your service broken, make it 5-2.
No, it's okay. Happy to stand alone,
No, Rohan Garros is starting also. No.
6-1 is a horror score line by the way.
Sarat Chandra saying that viral uncle is Arjuna.
Yeah, we took that comment. Arjuna.
Fantastic.
Oh, what a good comment he had, by the way.
All comments have been
that's also
fantastic.
done.
We must bring
Salute
to
him.
Sports Today more often.
Yes. Salute to him.
Too good. Okay, on that note,
Yeah.
bye-bye. See you.
Mid innings.
Enjoy the final, mid-innings.
Yep.
We'll catch you. Bye-bye. Take care. See you soon.
See you.
See you.
Nandri.